Hello. Uh, Welcome. And this time I think I'm going to play casual for a little change. Okay. Casual settings. Stake max aggressive. 2000 minimum. We'll see whether anyone wants to actually play casual. It's such a slow time setting. But you feel that people are going to shy away from it, but you never know. You never know. Oh, we do. We have someone. Oh, but I didn't factor in. I guess that Adrian off. Okay. Let's wish him a good game. So I'm going to try and play absolute zero. An absolute zero here. So those two are... What am I doing? Why did I not want to make the bar? Do I make the bar? I'm not sure, actually. I don't think I do. I think it's good enough to have the 8 point, not try and switch it to the 7 and then make the 8 after, because it costs if I get hit. And it's also an advantage just to come up like this. We will see. Okay. So now we are going to consider... It's probably a little bit too early. I mean, it just... What's going on here? Double one. I split my back checkers, so I have 7s and 9s. It could be a double, but it could... I think it's a little bit early. I'm just going to wait. I'm not sure. So already 2 decisions that were not obvious. So he should make the 9 points. And I think I'm happy to get this checker safe. Don't like to stack the checkers up on the midpoint, but if he hits, he has to break his midpoint, which is in my favor, I suppose. Can't really hear my voice. So he's going to let the clock tick down. I'm not sure why. This is why maybe I should shy away from playing casual, because it's just going to take too long. Well, we can see who's watching, if anyone wants to say hi. Yeah, he's just going to let the clock run down. I need to change this because I can't really hear myself. So I'm going to take the... Yeah, that's a bit better, because when I have the headphones on, I can't hear my voice. Yeah, so if he just takes... Oh, okay, he's back. He's back, he's back, he's back. Now he's going to play lightning fast. So this is an easy decision, so I'm not going to take too long. Bring 3 down. Okay, he points on me. And I suppose I can just come out. So the race is close, and meaning that I want to send him back, I want to gain more in the race than the current number of pips I have on him, which is only 11. But I think that one, he might not get the checker safe on the 7 point. And even if he does, I'm priming him. So he's not necessarily going to be able to use his whatever advantage he has, or whatever race equity he has. But let me just take it back and have a look at this. I just think it's counter. So what the problem with this is that it just does exactly the opposite to what I want to do. He will come in and just hit me on the 20 point. And my objective, I feel, is to get that checker out and to not be held back in his home board. My God, am I stumbling over my words? So now he has to roll a 7 or a 10 to hit. But he could roll like just... What if he rolls like a 3-1? Then I'm going to have shots on him. Like small numbers, I'm still going to be able to have the opportunity to hit this checker on the 7 point. But I think we're going to have to be patient. Or this, so I get the opportunity to hit if I want, but I'm presented with the same choice. So not hitting. You know, having a pretty decent advantage. So how many shots? I guess we just count shots to see whether it's worth hitting. So 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3. That's 7 shots, plus 1, 6, and 2, 5. It's 11 shots. And what do the shots do to me? They are pretty harmful. Plus I haven't cubed yet. So the idea when you haven't cubed is that really you want to maintain your opportunity to send a cube. And I think where I am less likely to get hit, where I put myself in a situation where I'm not going to get hit, is what I mean, then I'm more likely to have a cube on balance. We got Armando hit. And on balance, if I hit like this, then 11 times I'm not going to have not going to be in a doubling situation, and nor am I likely on the next goes after that to be in a doubling situation. So I feel if I haven't doubled, I'm more likely to get to a doubling situation from 14-8. Although Armando disagrees. So the problem with this is that maybe I'm streaming. Sorry for the delay. Yeah, is that it might, when I take so much time, he's probably thinking, what the heck is he doing? And he's less likely to move quickly. So he's 24-year-old. But I don't want to sit here waiting. Should we bet? Maybe Armando and I can bet on that 4-2. Just 10 Canadian. I think it's right not to hit. Okay, or don't hit 10 quid. Okay. Did you say that just after, or there's no delay? 10 quid. We have it. We have 10 quid. I will honor that debt. I'm trusting people not to put the positions in. We got a bet. This is making me reconsider the wisdom of playing casual settings. Eric is here. Jeff thinks the no-hit was correct. Oh, that makes me feel much better. Because usually the majority... Okay, so he wouldn't have hit back. He wouldn't have hit back. But where are we now? Let's try and monitor the game. So we kind of still feel okay, but we're worried about the race. We're only 3 pips up. So what I'm trying to do is, after I have a decision, see where my decision leaves me. Try and kind of trace through the game. We'd have been a lot better off if we hit, obviously, but he rolled one of those 25 numbers that didn't hit. But we have a bet. £10 or $10? Should we say 10 US? Neutral. But the thing is with bets is like, it's fair enough to win the bet. You might just win it for the wrong reasons. The thing that I want to improve at or get right is the reasoning or the logic. And I hope my reasoning, if I'm right, is correct. And maybe my reasoning is still kind of correct if I'm wrong. Or maybe it's that there weren't enough shots to make the hit wrong, but generally it's a sort of correct thing to identify that you don't want to increase volatility when you're trying to reach a situation where you're cubing. Okay, this guy's going to... Often people are doing other stuff. I assume when they're playing casual that they're like they're at work or something, they're doing other stuff, or maybe he's maybe he's doing that. There are stranger things. The thing is, with my logic, Alfred, I can't read what you wrote. You all red. You already what? Ready cube and one maybe. Yeah, so it's all about that. The logic, is it worth risking that much to get to a stronger cube? And I'm going to say no. But again, we haven't got enough of a lead to be comfortable. We're not in cube. We're not close to a cube. I mean, we're close, but we haven't reached a cube yet. We haven't reached a cube. But we have a tendency here in this position to reach a cube. I mean, he either needs to roll double 3 or double 6. And he's going to have a few goes at it, but he's a big underdog to roll 2 numbers in 36. So hopefully it's correct to say that the tendency when we don't hit is to be able to reach a cubing position. And we definitely reach it all 36 times, as in we don't always, but every 36 times that we don't hit, we have a very, very strong possibility of reaching the situation where we can turn the cube. But when we hit, we have 11 immediate rolls where we can't. And when we become underdog, yes. Goes to 6-5. He's gaining in the race, but he can't run. He's still kind of... He's still got this problem of being behind our broken 5 prime. So we have to keep the 9 point because of the race. And I think we have to leave the shots because this is okay. He's not going to run, so we shouldn't be too worried about... He could split to this 7 point. I'm not sure if it would be sensible. Yeah, that's what I think, Jeff. This is obviously just double 3 and 3-6, but that's a lot. Again, this kind of thing where we lose out we lose out on not only just losing the game, but we had like this big advantage. So our loss is huge when we get hit, and we lose the advantage of, like I said, being able to cube. So maybe I'm going to do this, but I just don't like the follow-up. Like the 6s, maybe we're going to have to clear the 9-point next go. Maybe that's when you got this much time, you can start thinking about what the game plan is on the next go. But you notice here that I've got no spares on the 9 or the 8 points. So some of my 5s even. How am I going to play 5-4? Oh, I guess I'll clear the mid. Okay. I think if I had no time, I would just do this. Okay. So I worked out that he probably shouldn't run, which is what I'm worried about, but he shouldn't. And that it's not necessary to leave shots by any stretch, because the gain is nowhere near proportional to the risk of leaving the 3 numbers. And I think he would play on, actually, if he hits. So let's see. Okay, so we managed to do this. We managed to cover both. So we've still got our semi-cubable advantage. I have to say, though, that what always happens when I end up taking so much time is I get everything wrong, which is not good, genuinely not good. At the moment, it makes sense to have done what I did. It seems to be that what I thought might happen is happening. I'm just have to. Sometimes when I click this, he suddenly decides to roll. So let's say at the moment before or of after his average roll, we're like what 65% favorites, which is not enough to double. Just okay. Again, you know, he's rolled big, but he hasn't managed to extricate himself. Now I think I can afford to keep the 9 point and leave the 3 shots, because he's broken the 6 point, and the risk is a lot smaller. I'm not sure. I sort of played this quite quickly, but seems right. So the 5 prime is held up, the broken 5 prime. I don't know if you guys, I mean, yes, this is a bit too long to, what do you think? Should I play casual or normal, or you don't care? I think this is just a bit too long to wait. I'm just thinking about my bets. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's the first time. When I played on casual, people haven't taken this long. I don't know why I'm so easily distracted, but yeah. Okay. It would be nice if he made more than one move every minute. What can we do in the meantime? So this is the thing. Now he's taking this long. I think if you quit the game, you can't actually play. Can I quit? Can I resign? Yeah, I might resign after his next go. Assuming it doesn't. Assuming it comes. Assuming it comes. Oh, I guess we can just we can cheat. We can cheat. We can cheat. Oh, he's back. Okay. He's back. I don't know what he rolled. Double 4 is brilliant though. So we keep again. We keep now. We can cube. I think we can cube. He's got a lot of wastage. Okay, that's a pretty good roll. Do you know who this? Okay, we are honored to have for the first time ever, Mr. Fair. What kind of role is this? Yeah. So my new name, Otis, Otis, surname Bergman, Otis Bergman. But it'll have to be changed on Galaxy. Yeah. Hopefully, Mark will do that. So, oh, he's that's a bummer. So this is just a big pass because he's got this outfield control, and other than the fact that I'm on the bar, the way you can look at this. Okay, he's not even going to roll now. The way you can look at this is, you could say, like, you could simplify it and say, "Oh, I'm not going to come in at all." You could just say that, which is obviously not the case, meaning that he's going to roll like on average 8 pips. And then let's say he's on a roll and the pip count is even and you're still on the bar. If you're following me. So let's assume that you fan, he rolls something and then you're not going to come in and then he's going to be on roll. Like, what sort of winning chance do you have when you're still on the bar and he's just about to bring the checkers in? And bear off. Okay. And now I would say he's got like close to 86. He's got really high winning chances. So I think he missed a cube. So 6-3 is going to split and come down. 5-2 is probably better to hit on the 1 point. Now I can escape my back checker and just make the outside point. There's no need to even think about hitting. Not that there are any reasonable hits that I can make, but just to be happy to make such forward progress with the anchors. So when he takes his time, I was going to try and remember how the game started and transcribe it on XG, but I can't remember. There was that kind of double 1 thing. There was the double 1. Maybe we can try. I can't remember. So if you can remember the first roll, it might have been, he might have rolled 5-2. Can't remember. Cannot remember. Yeah, Bergman. Bergman. Otis Bergman. Okay, double slots, which is nice. Again, don't think there's any need to hit. We're just going to win if we don't hit. Simplifying everything, but we're just going to win. If we, even if he gets the opportunity to make the anchor, even though we're only 9 pips up, this structure here is going to lend itself to coming round safely. There we go. This is what's happening. Maybe if he doesn't manage to make the anchor on the 3-point, we can trifle with the idea of cubing. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Yeah, I'm sorry for the... I think it's valuable to have, more explanation. So he will run all the way. I think he could have made the 4-point. Again, we're not going to be able to cube. That's a really bad roll. So I'm probably going to have to bring 2 down and leave the shots. And I don't want to, but if I don't do that, then I'm not going to be able to improve my position. And it's important in backgammon to be able to use a roll to improve your position. If I was certain of coming home, I could do this. But if I do this, it's going to be very difficult to roll it home. Bearing in mind also I don't have much of a race lead. So I need to try and do something that's going to rely more on other things like priming. So I think I have to do this. Leaves double 4, 6, 2, 6, 4, which is 5 shots, and double 2, which is 6. Yeah. Can I try and remember how we started? No, I can't remember. Okay. Chrissy B's in the house. He's feeling shy. He retracted his message. It's not a problem. Oh, I can put the bed in. We can put the bed in. I'm just thinking we can endure this in the next match. Okay. Again, have to leave shots. Have to leave shots. 10 pips down and he's got a strong board. I'm not gonna... I wasn't going to stop and think too hard because I don't think it's a double, so I'm not going to pretend to myself. So I prefer the spare on the 5-point. I don't know why. I guess because it's not, as Mark would say, front-loaded. Now it must be better to put him on the bar. If we just do this, then 6... Any 6 really, any 6, even 6-1, he'll just come out, and that's going to be good for him. So this must be pretty clear. And if he comes in, I don't know if it's going to be a cube. If he doesn't come in, it's definitely a cube. And I'm not sure if he should take... This is like a new form of backgammon, endurance gammon, patience gammon. inside I'm saying the F word like 1,000,000,000 times a second. I'm enraged. Okay, you come in. Well done. You're gonna come up. Okay, bye. So he came in, and that's a big swing. So coming in was brilliant. Not coming in was terrible. So I can't double. I simply can't. I mean, it wouldn't be terrible. And now I think I have to go for it. He's just gonna. What will happen? What's gonna happen? He's gonna run with fours or sixes, and then I have to play something, and then I'm stranded. So I think the key to that I wouldn't necessarily have seen if I was playing fast. The key to this is the stranded 18 point, meaning that if you let him go, you're stranding yourself even more. This gives you a way of solving the problem of the 18 point. Hopefully, when his clock starts ticking down, he's gonna, he'll get to like 4 minutes, so it's not going to be too painful anymore. He'll start playing quickly, or maybe 3. I think we're going to have to endure another 4 minutes of ticking clock. And I really, okay, so it didn't hit. 1 pip is not enough. No, it can't be. Okay. And this is obviously a pass. I don't think it's too good, but likelihood is like if I roll a 5-3, I'm never sure how to play it. But let's say I do play 18 to 10. He's going to have a bunch of shots, and I'm not going to be able to cube from the bar. It's not even going to be a double, even though it's volatile. I don't think I'll be able to. And the value of a gammon isn't huge, so again, without very much certainty at all, it's possible people can take these, actually, which is not what I ever really factor into the decision. I mean, I don't care whether people take. I'm just trying to make the right decision. This would be a pretty shocking take, I think. Principally because he's leading 2-0, so he doesn't want to take the risk. So I think the stream looks really good with this board. I can't remember whether it's called Orion something. I can quickly, I'm quickly going to go into the lobby. I want to see what. Plenty of time. Okay, now that won't click. Orbit. Why do I always forget that? Orbit, the orbit board. So I think at 6 away, 5 away, my match equity is 44%, but someone can. I never learnt those ones. I always learnt like 3 away, 2 away, 4 away, 3 away, 5 away, 4 away. Actually, no. 7 away, 6 away, I think would be 44. And obviously 6 away, 5 away is going to be close. I don't remember. So I'm going to say when he ticks down to about 3 minutes, he'll start. Okay. So that hits and covers. Enzo and Dalton. What are these animations? Pip count on. Commuter? I don't think you can turn the pip count off. Okay. This is close to a double. I mean, there's a few really strong rolls. Well, double 4 is a good roll. Maybe not much else. Okay. I think that's pretty clear. So if it's clear to me, I'm going to play it quite quickly. So if he comes in with a 1... Okay, well... I don't want to come off the 24. It leaves a few double hits which we don't like, and 4 pips behind after the roll. I don't think there's any great urgency to split the back checkers. So yeah, you leave a double shot, but you just come right back in. You're not winning the race anyway, so it's not that devastating to be hit. And if you get missed, your checkers are in the right places. So we can hit like this, not like that. So that leaves some returns. And so my initial instinct is we don't want to leave returns, so there's no real reason to hit this one. So we don't want to get hit back. But the downside is that you don't come in high. But I think the upside of not being liable to so many return hits makes it better to hit like this. Jeff analysed. Oh, right. Okay. Go on. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. He might just be doing stuff. I'm not that annoyed by it because he's allowed to take his time. It's casual. I'm guessing that Simon Armando is right from the way you phrased it, which was really annoying. How close is it? Hitting was correct. Bummer. It was close. Okay. Well, it's some consolation. I'm going to send in the money now. 5 ply. So that means XG roller plus, I think. And the upside of me playing casual is I still have plenty of time to think through my decisions and to comment. So I think here he can probably... Yeah, he's not going to do it. Just hit on the 1 point, maybe. Okay. great roll. Yeah, I think this time setting is a lot better, aside from the obvious fanning about by my opponent. But if people just play normal kind of backgammon in this slowish time setting, then I think it's much better for talking through the moves. But he's letting it go all the way down here. So making me think he might just time out willingly. Making me think. Oh, wait, Armando's getting his money. Could have a bad connection. It doesn't feel like it though. It doesn't feel like it. So I didn't forget. He didn't make me forget that I was going to cube. I realise I'm 4 pips down. I think it's an easy take. Okay, so hitting loses more games, and that's exactly why I didn't want to hit. So, but it's still right. What's up? What's up, Justin? What I mean. Okay, so he's gonna time out. He's down to a minute. Maybe not. Maybe not. 4 is gonna hit. I want the extra builder. How are you doing, Justin? For sure. Am I being too optimistic? I've seen people, I mean, people never time out. Otis. Yeah, call me Otis. Well, I mean 28. But when you said that, Mark, he was 105. Yeah, I mean. But is he going to get another move in? I don't need to do a backgammon stream. I just need to do a whether or not my opponent's going to time out stream. He is from the good old USA. Oh, wow. Well, I played well for a man that lost a bet. It felt like I'm very happy because when I think too much, I play crapola. But this is gonna. Hopefully gonna load. No, he was from the US. I mean, his name is Romanian. I think Adrianov. Adrian. I don't know where he's from. It doesn't matter. Okay, so is this gonna open? No. Yes. So it's nice. You take a lot of time, so we can really labor over these decisions. I mean, not perfectly. And then this is the 4-2 that Armando called me up on. No, hitting wins more games, Jeff. At least as far as the analysis is gone. Okay, so this double one, why did it confuse me? I just went with my instincts. What's going on? Why? I figured that we don't need to make the bar, and I was right, but I'm not clear about. I think I can only go so far as to say it's just unnecessary to leave the shot. In other words, the position's good enough when you do this. So don't leave the shot. Don't blindly make the bar just because you can. I hit. I safetied this with 5-4. He hit. I rolled double 6. This was an obvious double 4. He hit me on the 4 point. I didn't hit here. Again, another kind of hit or not decision. But, oh yeah, this was before the... So what was the first roll? I wouldn't have remembered this. Oh, he played 24, 20, 13, 10. Anyway, so this was not hitting here. And then why do we hit here when we've escaped? It's almost like you feel you should be hitting less here because now you've actually escaped. And you should be hitting more here, in a sense, because you haven't escaped. So you haven't got that much to preserve. And when I say preserve, if you stay... if you're back on the 20 point and you hit him, it's not so bad if you get hit. The logic being you've still got a man stuck back on the 20 point. So imagine that he comes in and hits you, you've still got that man stuck back on the 20 point. So it's like almost like the idea is that it's more important to hit him with this 5-6. But somehow, contrary to that, I knew that you just had to escape because that's what you're trying to do, just get the checkers out and round. And hitting is often just the icing on the cake. And then when you get down to here, maybe it's just, well, you've got the checker out, but now you have to just pay off to the 11 shots. In other words, you have to take the risk, even though your game plan is still to not get hit. So backgammon's often so kind of tricksy. It's like you're still playing your game plan, but the way that you're implementing it is almost contrary to the game plan itself. And then, I mean, what sort of percentage was I left with? So 67, I was a 67. Let's say I wanted to cube here. It would have been very close, actually. Sorry, I'm not lingering. So that would have been a small mistake. Anyway, nothing much happened here. Then we had this 6-4. And it was really close. In fact, 8-2, 6-2 is a big mistake. So taking this checker off... Oh, no, it's not. It is on 4-ply. Okay. For some reason, everyone has left. Is it because... Oh, no, there's a sound. Okay, they just don't want to... Then I came into the 6 point. And I doubled and I forgot... Oh, my opponent took. It was actually a pass. I had to leave a shot. He hit. It was a pass already. Okay, so I was in the right ballpark. Six, 3, 5, 2. In fact, it's right not to hit after the 6-3 by a small margin, at least on plus. You guys all left me. 6-3 is a really good roll. Like, I still always stress this idea of just trying to get your checkers out and round, especially the back checkers. And this was my mistake, so I should have hit. And this was just after stressing that idea of bringing your checkers out and allowing your configuration to do the work, only hitting if it's really kind of necessary. I suppose if you hit, then your his threes are duplicated. But it's often a bit of an illusion. I mean, lots of his threes are going to be fine. 3-2 is fine. He will hit and make the 4 points. Yes, it leaves you a shot, but he's gained. 3-4, same. 3-1, he'll hit and make the 4 point and leave you no shots. So 3-6 and 3-5 are going to be bad. So maybe that makes it worth hitting, but it's actually a big mistake to play 13-10. So a bit of a surprise. And I made the 4 points. Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, and then I'm saying the exact opposite, that you need to be careful about hitting even when your opponent has 2 blots. It's not automatic. Then I identified that you had to leave the shots to try and improve your position. And then nothing much was happening. Very close between 10-4 and 11-5. Oh, he should have cleared the 8. I hit, which was right. And it was close to... It was probably too good. Oh no, it wasn't. But very close. I hit and covered. In fact, I should have split the back checkers, so... I guess I always feel that going through this XG analysis is a bit sort of grueling, a bit tedious. Especially as you don't get to control when and where I click, and that's can be annoying. I get that. So I correctly hit on the 9 point. I wasn't delighted to make the 22 point anchor here because kind of scrunched up my position a little bit. I need to send Armando $10. Thomas says yes. Yes, referring to... I lost you, Thomas. Maybe we're out of sync. And then he took and then he timed out. Okay, I'm going to try my luck again at... Do I want to save it? At another... Let's try another casual. I mean, I won rating points, so that's good. I mean, if one of you guys press the casual now and you're over 2,000, then we could play. If you want. Stream health is good. Well, that's good. Well, it's just matching up. Hopefully it will find someone. Thanks for the feedback, Thomas. Why is it hard though? Because the numbers are very small on the mobile. Ah, yeah. I mean, I increased or decreased the resolution, whichever the right. Someone else said that. Chris Vimbos. I decreased it as much as I could, I think. I don't think I can change my resolution now. Yeah, the problem with the XG panel is it's quite small anyway. I'll see if I can make the resolution even lower in the next video. Okay, we found someone. Rolling Rampage. 37 from... Why is Switzerland suddenly CHE? Or is that... What? I didn't know that was the country code for Switzerland. That's strange. So he slots with a 2-1. I don't know if he can see... I don't know if he can see... Hi, I am streaming, so I might take some time over some of my decisions. Okay. Sorry, boss. Okay, so that seems... I don't know whether you can see that though. Is this implemented? So probably has to cover, and then the next best two for the last one is just to come to the 3-point. I think it's better, more valuable to, yeah, than that. It is more valuable than that. So I think that's a mistake. And again, the most valuable thing I can do is escape the checker from the 23. I mean, I could even do this, make the 3-point, but I don't think I'm desperate to make the 3-point when he can just anchor, and I'm leaving a guy vulnerable. So I have to live with not making the 3-point, but you'll notice a theme. I just like to get my checkers out, and because I think that's effective for winning the game. Well, he would like to make the 14-point, so he probably wants to get the checker from the 4-point away from the mountain of spares bearing down on him. But as for the 2, I'm not sure. That's kind of forced. Bad roll. Leaves a shot and puts a 6th checker on the 8-point. I feel I'm lagging behind a little bit on subscriptions. I've been on like 1,000 roundabout for like a year. So if anyone, if you can just get 1 or 2 people that you know to subscribe. Why is it moving? That's good. Okay, so I'm going to get hit back with 6s and 2s. He should probably make the 4-point anchor. I'm not sure. Either way, I still can't cube because my structure is pretty poor. So I see the first two. He makes the 22 point. And then the next two are kind of not particularly friendly. He doesn't really gain from having to play them. He obviously doesn't want to vacate his 12 point, the midpoint. So he's going to have to play probably 8 to 5 and 9 to 6, which are okay, but they don't really help his position that much. I mean, he doesn't need them as far as the race is concerned because he's so far down. Now I'm just going to rule this out though. Just paying now. This is like would be paying now almost for not much real gain. I can do this, not leave a shot. It could be wrong. I mean, I have to get put 7 checkers on the 8 point. But I can't bring myself to do that. So I'm going to not leave a shot. And can I cube? I don't think so. Just too many bad numbers. He's got an anchor. I mean, let's say I roll 5-4 and make the 4 point. I can cube next go. He can probably still take, or maybe I lose my market by a tiny bit. So that leaves a shot. I don't see how it doesn't. So the 5 is forced, and then I suppose I do that. And now if I get missed, I can obviously cube. I think if he comes in with a 2, then it makes it more difficult for me. So he should take. I've got these gaps. And when you have gaps, it means that bringing your checkers home is going to be a little bit treacherous. In other words, I just might leave shots. Okay, so that's a bad pass, I think. So where's my opponent? Okay, we checked. He's from Switzerland. He hits back, comes up to the 2 point. Yeah, I think that goes all the way around, hits twice. Not a double yet. And then he should come out, but he won't. I think he'll probably just play 12 to 17, but I would come to the 7 just to try and escape the checker. One, 2, 3, 4. Seems reasonable. So I'm just notice that when I do that, I get back to kind of almost parity or starting. I get back to starting position. Yeah, so I was suffering from having those checkers back, and that roll allowed me to get back to a position that was pretty much like starting position, and which was so therefore a lot better, and so therefore it made playing the double 5 a little bit easier, because I just had in mind that I was trying to get back to a sort of a starting position configuration. I'm not sure if this is a double. Could be. Could be. Okay. Now it certainly is. So he'll just make the bar. And what am I trying? What do I try to do here? I mean, I guess I'm trying to roll a double 2. If I roll a 2, Am I going to split to try and make the 22, or is it too dangerous? I think this makes my decision a lot easier. So if he does this, I'm obviously not going to split with a 2. But when he makes the bar, I really want to split with a 2. Because I'm going to get hurt by staying back. I'm going to end up crunching. Of course he's good. No, he's not. I think he's still going to make the bar. That is surprising. Okay, so it probably looks like I have to do something safe like this, but it's possible. I suppose this is just too dangerous when he's got a 4-point board. So I think I leave the checker on the 10-point just to try and... Oh. Well, it was to try and get some sort of position that allowed me to build my position next go. He should just come down to the 15. Yep. Okay. Again, same idea. No point when you've got such a weak board, even though you want to get more coverage, I suppose, and even that's arguable by coming to the 22. When you've got such a weak board, your opponent is just going to hit you. Maybe it's obvious, but I just wanted to make that observation. Yeah, and my opponent shouldn't be worried about leaving shots when I've got a blot on my 4-point. The question is now, should he just stack them up? Maybe. So sometimes in positions like this, you leave a man back so that if your opponent escapes, you have a kind of an extra goalkeeper that hits him and sends him all the way back when he escapes. So I guess I'm going to use that to stop letting me to escape a 6. I'll have plenty of time to build my board. It's not letting me click. Okay. Yeah, this is a lot better. Not sure what he'll do. He might just take one off. Okay, nice. Should play to the 2-point. He does. 1. Even though then I made the prime, but now I've broken the prime, I might as well just break it properly and try and get some gammon saves in. I think the logic is that he's very likely not to leave a shot now. So I can now then get the crossover there and still have a chance of getting a strong board when he does leave a shot. So I end up saving some more gammons and keeping a reasonably strong board. So it's like a win-win situation. What's happening? Okay, seems fair. 1, 2, 3. He's got 8 checkers. I should still, even after that, now it's going to be difficult to save. 5, can't leave a 2 double shot, can he? This way's the pip. I get a shot on... I get a double shot on double 2, and then I get a shot on... Yeah, okay, I'm going to do this. Thing is, I'm not going to stay now, so it's a bit of a waste when he rolls that. Where would I be? Well, that checker on the 5 point would just be on the 6 point, so it wouldn't have made a difference. Why is he? I don't know why. I think that's probably fine. I guess he's thinking about preserving his lead and not risking getting into a gaminish position. Okay, that was a good 6-4 anyway, so he just comes out to the 9. And I can't cube yet. Four. Maybe it's better for him to escape from the back. Yeah, maybe. Because then if he gets missed, he's made the greatest gain or improvement in his position. This is, I mean, he's not going to do this. The way you can look at a move like this is by looking at the very best that can happen. So even if this works, he still might not cover. No, he does do it. That's surprising. I can't cube though. Having said all that, and now could still take. I don't think it's anywhere near to too good. I would pass. Okay. 6, 6. And the reason I play the 4 down is to get kind of maximum builders. The guy on the 14 is kind of an indirect builder. Oh, 5. So builders, builders, builders. Make the 11 in preference to the 8. If he rolls a 5-3, I have more returns. On him, do I make the bar? I think. I don't know. I don't make the bar. Okay. Come forward. This seems like it duplicates 4s a little bit more. Oh, yeah, you might have to double hit. It's not too bad. The tempos speed it up. Oh, he's got. Oh yeah, starting to lose the will to live. Come on. Especially when he anchors here. Okay. Just don't come in. Thank you. Builder, maybe? I'm not really. I've lost the Lost me patience. Feels like he needs to play to the 13. I don't know why I should get annoyed by my opponent playing bad moves. I think I know why. It's a weird one. It's like I feel like he knows and he's kind of just trolling, but of course he doesn't. I don't know where I get that silly idea from. Okay. Where's my cursor gone? My cursor's gone. What? Okay, sorry. One. Maybe this, maybe not. Try and make the 5 point. I mean, he shouldn't have taken this. And then I started playing a little bit more quickly. I don't know. I really want to make the 8 point. I really want to make the 8 point here. This duplicates a 4. Okay, all right. I'm going to do this. I think I preferred the previous opponent. What's he doing? What is he doing? I don't even know what this nonsense is. What is he doing? The fuck is he doing? At least I notice, yeah, it's a bad roll. At least when I play quickly, it kind of encourages my opponent to play quickly, and I shouldn't be losing patience on a stream. Okay. But none of the moves that he just made. I mean, his rating is, he should be playing like a 7. Anyway, get on with it. I know I'm playing casual. I asked for this. Okay, so 5. 5 is 5. That's fine. Just bring it in. Okay, yeah. Go on. Click. Come on. Clicky. Oh, what's the... Oh. Well done. 1, 2. My mouse doesn't let me click either. So when I play for... Okay, right, I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to have to just play fast. Maybe. I was going to say maybe just bring it in. I'm not sure actually about that one. Yeah, I have to play fast, otherwise he starts playing like a right old wanker. Come on. Does it matter? Nice. 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 So I have to leave a shot. Okay, I do it like this. These ilk can take. I think maybe. Yeah, block double fives. Why not? Why not? Oh, he's gonna. He's gonna ask about. I think I would make the 10 point. Nice. Have a look at that. I don't know what the logic in that. It just seemed better not to have checkers stacked on the 2 point. Okay. I should have played 2 down, of course. That's a mistake. Yeah, it seems like maybe he has to do that. I'm not sure. I think I bit off more than I can chew with this casual. Okay. Good. Just, we got. Okay, so happy to hit. Should just come to the 7. But he'll take his time, I think. Casual is. Everything seems like a good idea until you try it. So that hits and covers. Nice. Have I been missing cubes? I've just. Okay, fine. 4-5 or 4-5. Okay, this must be better because he has to break them. There's going to be so more shots if he hits from the 7 point. And this is going to be a cube, right? I think that this score. I think could. I mean, it's kind of a gift for him. He doesn't get anything from the gammons really, and he can't really recube. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Okay. This would be a pass. Whatever he plays, I mean, if he makes the right play, it would be a pass. So I would have lost my market. Okay. Okay. Hit on the outside. I suppose we have to minimize shots. It's a little bit tricky. Should he slot the 21? I think he should just come up. No, I don't think he can do that. Okay, he's... Yeah. Is he going to do that though? I think... Oh, he does. Okay. He tricked me. I think that's a good play. Can make the 21 now. If he comes up to the 3, then he loses a 5. Allows him to escape. Oh, this is painful. So this checker on the 18 actually covers the outfield as well. Like, say I played 18-13, 8 to 5. He might have been inclined to break the 11 point. It does duplicate 2s. So he does it anyway. Okay, no shots. Yeah, this is too slow. I mean, what do you guys think? It's really, really dull. Well, I'm struggling. 3. I think I have to minimize shots. 5-4 is duplicated, but 6-3 would hit. Double 5 would hit. One, 2, 3, 4. So I'm not too worried about him coming in. He's got no time. He's got a funny blot. 6 is forced, right? He's got a funny checker on the 2 points. Yeah, I think he has to come out. I'm not sure. This is... What's he doing? He's going to make the... Oh, he's not. Okay, he's not. 2, 4. I would love to end it here. I'd love to end it here. It would delight me. Okay. I suppose. Okay, yeah. Just go for it. Uh-oh. Oh, why did I not take an extra check? Why did I do that? Why is he running? Why did I not take the checker off? Why did I not? Please be the last game. It won't be. Of course not. Of course it won't. Maybe it'll even hit. Please. Oh, hello. Chances. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Never doing that again. What a joke. Oh. Okay. Rolling rampage. More like. Fucking annoying. Okay. See what the machine says. How small is it? Doesn't look small on my. I mean, I guess on mobile, yeah, it's going to be small. It's going to be small. Yeah, but that was sorry. I mean, I don't know if how that comes across, guys. But you know, it's just, and I'm trying not to say the F word as well, which makes it even harder. Double five. Okay, so it was a little bit better to make the 3 point here and stay back. And then the play that I looked at, I did look at this, is not best, but it's up there. I mean, for what it's worth. He did make a mistake with his double two. Let's click back on the initial position. Just a quick run through. Don't want to bore you. I hit with a 6-4, and my doubling. Okay, this was an interesting one. So 4-ply is close. It's just analysing the double five. Let's see what plus XG roller plus says. Yeah, taking a little while. He passed that. I don't know why. I don't know why. Oh, we'll come back to it. We'll come back. He hit twice. I came in. I got my checkers round. I was talking about the starting position. He should have cubed here. Ah, okay. This is a pattern I find. Like I kind of say, oh, is this a double? And it ends up being a pass. It's kind of hubris. And I think the one way I would teach students is to maybe hopefully notice how much your opponent improved on his previous go. So my opponent rolled a 4-2, which is such a good roll, making the 4 point. And then you can include my sequence in, like, trying to monitor how the position has changed before the previous sequence. And my 5-2 isn't particularly good. So when he comes to double, we should have in mind, oh my God, he rolled a really good number. If it did change, it changed quite a lot. So maybe we have to be a little bit careful. Anyway, I don't know why he didn't. I don't understand this not making the bar, and then talked about not coming up when there's too much. Just scrolling. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, so this is... Ah, yes, okay. He should play 6-4 with the 2. So he's 4-1 up. Ah, oh right, okay. Oh no, I thought this was wrong, and I didn't see there's a question mark on it. So this is going to be a big blunder. He should, I think, have just played. I think it's 15-8 is okay, because the checker on the 20 point isn't in much danger. Yeah, maybe I would play 15-8. I'm not sure. What happened? So I had this blitz. My double 2. Okay. By this point, I'd lost patience. Okay, so he shouldn't double hit with the 3-2. But what else can he do? He can play... Yeah, okay. Misplaces the checker, and this is where it all goes wrong. Big blunder to make the 8 point. Yeah, this one I just came out. I was losing patience. Did I make another? Yeah, okay, I see that. Yeah, that's fine. Don't want to just stay there when he's got 2 blots. Oh, okay, I played this a bit fast. I was right to slot the 5 point. Yeah, I don't blame you guys either. Okay. Oh no, it's not the end. It's not the end. Oh, it wasn't a double. That's annoying. So when I doubled here... Did we have anything else that... I got very lucky. Oh, this is where I didn't take the checker off. Yeah, I shouldn't have doubled. Okay. That wasn't the best last game. It was way too slow. Yeah. I cannot tolerate that. So gonna just stick with normal, I think, and it's a shame because we need to be somewhere in between. But again, thank you for watching. And I'll probably do it next week as well. Every Friday. Bye.